Now your first warm weather forecast with meteorologist Kevin Doon.
Temperatures today were right around where they should be for this time of year. Upper 50s across most of the area. A few spots did tap into the lower 60s, including here in Rockford. 61 was the high today, but now we're down to 57, 53 currently in Rochelle, 53 as well in DeKalb, and 54 currently up in Janesville. We also saw quite a few light showers moving through for most of the day, and that brought our dew point temperatures up into the upper 40s and lower 50s. Now, as our temperatures continue to fall through the evening and overnight, eventually dropping into the upper 40s and lower 50s, we'll likely see some patches of fog develop overnight tonight. Could see an isolated patch or two of some pretty dense fog as well. However, that shouldn't really arrive until after midnight. It was also a fairly breezy day here in the state line. We saw sustained wind speeds upwards of around 20-25 miles an hour. Gusts around 30 miles an hour for much of the afternoon and even into the evening. But now these winds have substantially died down. They will continue to die down even further heading into the overnight. That will further promote the development of some fog. But these winds were coming out of the southwest all day. Now, as we normally associate strong winds out of the southwest with some pretty warm air being pulled into the state line, these winds did not help us warm up any whatsoever, and that's because we were tapping into the cold air mass associated with the storm system situated up to our north today. So you can see a lot of the cooler air situated out to our west and even a little bit down to our southwest. 57 was only the high today in Des Moines, but you can see areas not too far to our south and southeast. They were tapping into the warm sector of that storm system, and you can see a pretty tight temperature gradient as we saw temperatures in the middle to upper 70s, even nearing 80, not that far south of the state line. 73 was the high today in Springfield, 80 degrees in St. Louis. Unfortunately, we were tapping into some of that colder air today. Now, those showers that moved on through were part of that same storm system that is now lifting to our north, and as that storm system continues to lift to our north, so do the showers. They're retreating to our north, so the state line is just about done with the rain for the night tonight, but our next chance of rain is not far behind whatsoever. It's tied to this system, currently bringing some showers and storms to parts of southern Illinois, even some severe weather to parts of the southeast U.S. Now, we're not expecting anything severe, but we could see a few thunderstorms roll on through for much of tomorrow, and we're definitely going to see a good bit of rainfall. Now, conditions will be dry through the night tonight. In fact, in between those two storm systems that we saw is a little bit of drier air that's going to be working its way into the state line, which will actually promote a little bit of clearing in our cloud cover overnight tonight before the clouds fill in again by tomorrow morning out ahead of this next chance of rain. This rain will likely be moving in about the mid-morning, 9-10 o'clock or so is when the rain will start here in the fashion of some pretty widespread showers that will fill in through the rest of the morning and into the afternoon. Heading into the afternoon and into the evening is likely when we'll see our best chance for a few thunderstorms here and there, and then the coverage will break up to more scattered showers as we head on through the night and into Sunday. We can hang on to some scattered showers for much of our Sunday as well. No storms expected for Sunday, however, but seeing as though we could see a few periods of some pretty heavy rainfall in the fact that it's going to rain for pretty much the entirety of our Saturday and for much of our Sunday, much of the area could expect to see around or even a little bit more than an inch of rainfall through Sunday evening. Now, here's a live look over downtown Rockford using a Mercy Hill SkyTrack, where no rain for the time being, just some cloudy skies overhead, which will likely be clearing up just a bit as we head on into the overnight hours. Now, tonight we're going to drop down into the lower to mid 40s with the potential for some patchy fog likely developing not until after midnight. We're only warming to the lower to middle 50s tomorrow, with rain likely falling on the state line pretty much the entirety of our Saturday. Now, following another chance of rain for much of our Sunday, we're actually looking at a fairly dry week ahead. Temperature's going to be pretty variable. We're back in the lower 60s on Monday before cooling down to the lower 50s on Tuesday, then gradually warming through the end of the week. Should be back in the 60s by the weekend.